Thanks. Jacob, go ahead.
Hi, Laura. Thanks for taking time to chat with us today. How are you this afternoon?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. First question is just how's training been this week for the team in, in preparations for Kansas City, but also just in general coming off the international breaks? Some players went with that, had national team commitments, but then just kind of getting everyone back together in training.
We haven't trained together yet. The internationals met us in Kansas, so we'll train together today. But training has been good in the international break. We were able to work on a lot of things, and we're hoping we can put them into practice tomorrow.
Got it. And then availability report pending, but just fitness-wise, how is everyone?
Doing okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're getting close to getting everyone back. Nikki got hurt in the DC game. She had to have surgery this past week on her nose. But outside of that, we've got no new injury updates.
Okay. And then this is the second time you'll be playing Kansas City. Last month you played them to a scoreless draw. I was just curious as to what are some things from that match that worked that the team wants to carry over and bring to tomorrow's game?
Well, I thought we were defensively very good in that game. I think when we reflected on it, we felt that we needed to be better on the ball and cause them a few more problems while still being defensively solid. So just trying to find that balance is our aim tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jacob. Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Laura.
Hi.
This season's been a season of odd moments. Sometimes, a VA call in Portland and whatnot. But from a performance standpoint, there's been long stretches of the team playing really well.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it that you're looking for to not have those moments now negatively affect some of those good stretches of performance to get some results?
Yeah, I think our aim is to obviously build on the good things that we've been doing. I think the thing that has been a consistent pattern, which we want to change, is that we don't feel that teams are beating us, but we're sort of beating ourselves. We're giving them the opportunity to beat us rather than making them earn it. I think all the goals in DC were an example of that. I think the goals against Orlando were an example of that. So I think that's the big thing for us. We know that we've had clear patches in most games where we're the better team. I thought we were the better team prior to DC scoring, and we had chances to score, but we didn't take our opportunities. So just finding that balance for us about continuing to create opportunities, being more ruthless in front of goal. But I think a big area of focus for us has been us being as ruthless in front of their goal, and we have to be really ruthless in front of our own goal. I think the last 3 games we've conceded way too many goals, and a lot of those goals have been preventable from us.
Thanks, Jeff.
And then the last follow-up on that is right at the end of the last match, Emery got a goal.
Yeah.
She's been able to not just come in as a young player, but she's been able to get consistent minutes and be dangerous in moments. How was it to be able to see her kind of come through and get that moment?
Yeah, it was great. I think I wish it was something we could celebrate more. It's unfortunate that you score a goal but we still lose. But I think it was a big moment for her. And it was quite ironic because the week before she felt like she had a really good opportunity against Orlando and shot and missed and was really upset about it. And we spoke about it, and I said, that's why we have you on the field, because you can do these things and we want you to do those things. And the week later she goes and does it and scores. So I think we know the qualities that she has. We know that she's on a long journey with us, and we're really happy with her development.
And then my last point is, you talked about not having been able to incorporate in the internationals coming back in, but getting some good training. Is this going to be a situation without you totally tipping your hand where a little bit of squad rotation is going to come into the lineup of the players that got a chance to actually train together?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how today goes, see how everyone feels.
Thank you.
All right, and then Steve, go ahead.
Hello, thanks for talking with us. I want to ask, last time you played Kansas City, it was on short rest for both teams. This time you had the international break for most of the players having an opportunity to get some time off. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about kind of what you told the players going into that, to, make sure clear their heads, forget kind of the funk you guys have been in, and kind of how you've been able to use that time to refocus.
Yeah, we spoke about being a bit of a goldfish mentality, because I think that if you dwell on things that have happened before, you can't change them. So you've got to sort of work through what you feel like you need to be better at, and consistently keep doing that. I think we've dwelled on things that we've made mistakes in previous games, and then lo and behold, we make the same mistake in the next game. So we've sort of said that we want to have this sort of goldfish mentality of, we know that mistakes may be made in games, but we don't want to dwell on them. We want to continue to work hard on the things that we feel we need to get better at, and I think we've done a really good job of that over the last 10 days of training, so that we can put ourselves in a position to keep moving forward. I think that's a really key aspect of the NWSL season, is you have to keep moving forward. Honestly, I feel like a year ago we were in a bit of a funk, and we turned that around for ourselves. So, we know that we can do that. We know our schedule's sort of been very balanced towards playing the teams that just happen to be in the top half of the table, and that continues tomorrow. So I think we know that if we can get all these things right, that we're, having a bit of a funk in right now, then we can turn it around in the second half of the season. And obviously this next 5 game stretch is an important aspect to try and do that.
Thank you.
All right, that'll be it for questions. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.